this dam makes a profit, it funds some art project in Golden or some recreation project in Cranbrook. It doesn't go to some stockholders in New York. So there's lots of power projects that we who live here are quite proud of. We built them, we own them, and we're proud of them. In recent years, the Liberals have turned loose a gold rush, and every darn creek that there is that has any velocity and fall and volume is being licensed by some stockholders somewhere to make power. And they call it green, and it's actually theft. We all lived with the Liberals since 2001 for a long time, and I couldn't really figure out who they were. Conservative governments that I'm used to, like the Social Credit Party, they understood who this land, who lives here and who it's for and what their job is. Their job was to look after the land and the people. And it occurred to me that really, what is Gordon Campbell and the Liberals, what is their vision? Their vision is essentially that their job isn't to manage British Columbia, it's to plunder it. Sure, it doesn't really matter if it's water, which they're selling water rights all over the province, or if it's tree farm licenses. Like Socrates brought in tree farm licenses 50 years ago. They said, you take some private land in the hands of a corporation and some public land, you put it together and you give the company the right, the exclusive right to work in a territory to make jobs for people in BC. And it was like that for half a century under NDP or Social Credit. Now these Liberals, they go, oh, well, it's all about the marketplace. So if the value of land is high and trees are low, we'll just let the corporation sell the land, break the deal, keep the tree farm license and sell the land. And because the religion is the market, the excuse is, well, the marketplace says that the land should be sold, some millionaire put a resort there. And the deal with us who log here, who live here, the deal is broke. It's a whole different mindset. You want to understand the Liberals, you kind of got to understand people with no loyalty to a territory, just a loyalty to an ideology, which is a market idea. That's the same thing with the Brilliant Dam here. It's old technology, the trust took it over, upgraded it, it's going to double the output. You can do that everywhere. It is simply a lie that we're short of power, and it's a lie that these are green projects that the Liberals are selling, and it's a lie that it's good for the people. It fits with everybody's groovy idea of modern environmental blah blah, but it's a lie. Well, I'd say that the people are angry for what they hear about, but I don't think we understand. I'm an MLA. I work in the legislature. Presumably, I ought to understand public policy. I was in the room when they passed the bill that said they could do anything they want and municipalities couldn't speak about it. But I don't think I understand, because the totality of the privatizing of our historical land base and water is so big that everything will change forever. You know, we all talk or read about the World Bank in third world countries imposing privatization of what used to belong to the people. I don't think the people in the third world get it when the World Bank in New York takes over their delta or their rivers or their forests. And I don't think we get it right now when Mr. Campbell is basically saying to international capital, what you inherited, your grandchildren will never own. Because in the meantime, I'm going to give it to these people. Like, that's a very big concept, that we're not actually selling it, we're giving it away. Yeah, we've had meetings in Slocan Park and in Caslow and in Nelson and all over the place, and we're having more. We're going to have talks in Nelson and in the Cusp next month. We will talk until the election. I will talk until I'm dead, but I'm not sure it's big enough, because the sellout of British Columbia, it's forestry, it's natural gas, it's salmon. They just sold off the West Coast coho to the United States. It's rivers. It is giving away the historical patrimony of the people to international capital in one generation? Well, sure, it could be turned around. W.A.C. Bennett nationalized BC Electric in the 1950s. He got up one morning and said, the people are taking it over. Then he went and nationalized the ferry system, and that's how come we have a public ferry system. Of course you can turn it around, but you'll never turn it around until people get it and say, this belongs to us. This is where we live. You are selling my home. And that's, I mean, good on you. Make a movie. Tell all the people.